Hello everyone, so I'm going to show you this week's update. So I've just been in watering it. We're having extremely hot weather at the moment in Ireland, which is great. The greenhouse hit 44 degrees yesterday, and that I opened the door to let in more air because that's a bit too hot. So we'll start over here. You can see all my tomatoes are starting to flower up. I've been giving them a bit of a tomato feed as well to push them on. The aubergines are there. They're a bit slower. The grapevine is flying it. I'm going to get some washing line cord and put it from here all the way over to here just to allow it then to come along the roof. Sorry now for a bit of wobbly camera. Down here I have my courgettes or zucchinis. There's peppers, sweet peppers at the back. I then have all of these are going out either into the flower beds or they're going into pots for the front and the back door. So I'm going to be growing some flowers. I have more in here. I planted more up yesterday. There's some chili seeds in the back, more flowers here. And then I have 2 tomatoes here and a chili and a jalapeno. And I'm going to put, if you actually look here, I actually have a little tomato coming up from obviously one of the tomatoes that fell last year and just went into the soil. So the seed has decided to grow. I'm just going to pop it into that bed. I'll transplant it across. Lots of strawberry flowers and some strawberries starting to form. My lemon tree is really happy, and I've got some more flower seeds up here, and then across here to my figs. You can see the figs are starting to thicken up, and that's the orange tree. It's not the happiest at the moment. I'm going to actually buy some Epsom salts this week because I think it's lacking magnesium. Courgette here as well. Then I have some peppers in the back, and so they're all growing up really, really nicely. And then obviously my cherry tree at the front. And then behind that then is the kiwi. So I'm also going to get the line cable, washing line cable, and extend it from there right across to there. So it'll add in shade because the greenhouse has no shade and it gets sun for about 7 to 8 hours, which can be a bit too direct and dry out the greenhouse fast on me. That's why the irrigation system is ideal, but I've actually had to make some changes. So this one here has been going to the trees, but it was watering every day, and which was far too much. So I've actually just taken it off, and I've actually attached it over to the mint just there for now, just to give them a few days without water. And I'm reducing it down to every 3rd day as well, so the pots don't need as much water. So I'm going to show you outside. So raspberries, they're starting to form. The bees have been all over it the last few days, which is great. Rhubarb down here. I've got some onions growing at the side. Leeks here, onions back here, and then I have my beetroot, which Pigeon keeps eating every morning, but that's part of it. My blueberry, my blackberry, my sambucol negra it's called, and then I have my pear tree. So they're just out on the patio because it's better for them than being in the greenhouse where it's too hot. And that's the update from the greenhouse this week. So with the heat we're going to have this week, it looks like everything will start to grow even more, which is great. So I've been just trying to keep it all well watered, and yeah, fingers crossed as well, especially with the flowers. I'm really hoping that they'll take off in the next 2 to 3 days, and then I can start transplanting them into the larger flower pots for the front and the back door then next weekend. That's kind of the plan. I could have bought them, but I had the seeds and I just thought, right, plant them up maybe a little bit late, but it is only the start of May, so we should get the full summer out of them, or sorry, the end of May, we will get the full summer out of them until September. So that's the update. Yeah, any questions, please do like, comment, subscribe, or leave me some feedback. And as always, thanks for watching.